Women, the next category in the start gate. And Sybille right into the heart of things. Right off the nose. Roasting off that air. A huge, huge launch. Zuzanna, 31 years old. She's back on the Freeride World Tour representing Poland, and she's so fired up. Moved to Switzerland 5 years ago to ignite a freeride career, and I'd say it's been meteoric, her rise up the ranks through this whole thing.
Safe to say that freeride career has been pretty lit. She has got a bit of a locals advantage here, dropping in from start one. Also taking that spicy approach like Hedvig Wessel. Looking smooth, strong and solid.
I love that start, getting the judges' attention straight out of the gate and putting them on notice that you are not here to mess around. So Zuzanna Witych over some big exposure right now. Is she going to bite off this big dog? She is, and stomping, clean, controlling speed, flying off the next one. Zuzanna Witych with a hot start to her run.
She is flying out there and lining up another huge air. 4-point landing, looking super strong coming out of there.
Yeah, taking that one cross court, lining up the angles. It's so important. So we're seeing Zuzanna now come into the same section. We saw Manon and clearing Manon's bomb hole, roasting off that air. A huge, huge launch from the Polish rider as she's going to catch the bottom section of this windlip. Oh, and Zuzanna is fired up on that. She's all smiles. Big hugs for Manon. An incredible run for the Scott rider there. As the judges having their say, a 97.67. That is an unbelievable score for the Polish rider. You can see it in her face. She is blown away. So happy and well-deserved for Zuzanna. That was, again, pure free ride on the Bec des Ros. The judges know what they want to see, and that was it. Yeah, we take no breaks here at the Freeride World Tour. Astrid Cheylus riding out of that powerhouse Les Arcs Freeride team. Astrid, 20 years old. She's a former Freeride World Tour, Freeride World Junior champion as well. We got a handful of them in the field here. Astrid now on course and looking to back things up and see if she can have a reply to what we just saw from Hedvig.
Taking it right fall line out of start one, making quick work through that technical section and carrying her speed beautifully into this next cliff band. Astrid is an absolute sender, taking it off this nose to a bit of a back slap. You saw, she found that crust, but bounced up, holding on.
Fighting for balance there. Athletic moves from Astrid Cheylus, finding another feature here, going across the gully, trying to manage the speed here as best she can, stacking features.
Yeah, absolutely. As it's getting skied out, it's getting a lot faster through that middle section. I think it's taking them a bit by surprise, making quick work of it though, staying in control, staying on her feet, not letting it get the back of her.
Come on! Astrid Cheylus with a backflip off the windlip at the bottom.
Talk about bonus points, talk about risking it, and that is okay to dive on the ground there in celebration. What a gamble, and she stomped it off that lip with the backflip.
You know, we saw her kind of on a slightly mellower grade earlier in Verbier. Now what are we going to see? 86.67 for Astrid Cheylus. A short stint in the hot seat for Hedvig, and Astrid having her way with the venue today. Huge hugs for these women.
That backy paid off. Huge, huge risk. I love to see it. The trick bag is deep across the category, so that's going to be super inspiring for the rest of the women.
Yeah, we go back up to the top. The Swiss rider, Verbier local, Sybille Blanjean, anything under fifth, and she is out and back to the Challenger. So Sybille Blanjean, she's only 24 years old. It feels like she's been on the scene and on the tour for a while as a veteran, but she is still young, and Sybille right into the heart of things.
Wow, skiing like a veteran, Derek, making her way off that top roller and catching a big air off of it before working her way through this beautiful snow, finding a feature, airing into it, nice and smooth into that chute.
Yeah, really aggressive approach as Sybille has been kind of come to be known for, popping off this air now into the couloir. She's going to get her setup turn out there in the sunny powder and now working away. There's lots of ways that you can take this section.
There really is. It's a super creative zone, and interesting to see the way that the different women take it, and that was big and fast.
Sybille Blanjean is going to be happy with that one, as she was top to bottom, aggressive, powerful riding.
Super powerful, and I was going to say claiming it, the C word in that bottom section there, and stopped myself.
Oh yeah, she's a smooth operator. The judges have had their say. Score coming in for Sybille. She is into first with an 85-6-7. The judges loving it. It was almost like she took Hedvig's run and just dialed it up a notch.
Yeah.
All the, a lot of the same features, but just a little extra juice to it. And the judges loved it, and Sybille loves it. She is fired up. She was one spot below the cut. She has done her part now to get herself into the FWT finals.
Astrid Cheylus dropping in 3, 2,
20 years old, riding out of La Clusaz. It is Astrid Cheylus on course here in Fieberbrunn.
And it looks like she is dropping out of start 1 in the same direction of her first run.
And looking like she's going to go for the same option again, but a different approach. Astrid came in from the side last time, and this time coming in directly from the top. She's got eyes on it now. Getting a little bit offline there. She's going to have to go in a bit of a strange direction over the rocks to get into this takeoff pad, but managing it perfectly and clean. The crowd outside our tent roaring for Astrid Cheylus.
A power move from the rider from La Clusaz.
Her head's going to be entirely focused on this next jump, as we saw her with a very heavy landing on run 2 on the backflip. Can she clean it up here?
Goes for the backy, brings it round, and looking pretty solid.
Yeah, a bit of a heavy head there. You saw her reach for her goggles to readjust, and Astrid popping another one. So already better than her first run. Astrid Cheylus, now is she going to bite off another chunk of this low mountain feature? We didn't really see too many of the ski women take this, as the snow conditions on run 1 were very difficult down there. But Astrid handling it like a veteran. Only 20 years old, but skiing with such clean style. It feels like she's been on the tour for years. A great second run for Astrid. Is it going to be enough to dethrone Hedvig from the hot seat, the virtual hot seat, as if she is still sitting at the top of the mountain? No problem there. I'm sure she's got a great tuning crew back in La Clusaz that can clean things up. Before we head to Verbier, score climbing, 86.33. Astrid Cheylus putting herself into the hot seat, improving on her first run score, and once again proving the value of this 2-run format, getting to go back and do it again, but only better. Astrid Cheylus, a very strong second run. Hedvig Wessel, she is in contention for the title, but she needs to win if she wants to win. So Hedvig is here for nothing but first place, and so exciting to see Hedvig Wessel. She's been on a little bit of a slow burn, creeping up. We had Manon leading for a while, now Astrid's leading, but Hedvig's been right there, and now is her time to shine. She's excited, she's nervous. We're excited for her. Elizabeth, you have some history of these championship battles with Hedvig.
Oh man, I'm so nervous.
So she is out of the gate, start 1. Eyes on the prize, looking up her first feature.
Super powerful skiing.
And taking it as a double. Hedvig Wessel coming out with intention as she gets high on this pace. This is the most aggressive pace we've seen so far in the ski women's category, as she's now just managing her way through those old tracks. There's another big one beneath her.
Getting into that spicy zone there, finding her takeoff. No hesitation, taking that so long.
Sailing over the bomb holes from the other riders and connecting absolutely perfectly with the transition. Hedvig Wessel now with a couple of control turns and lining up this bottom feature right off the nose. Incredible run from the peak performance athlete. Full throttle from Hedvig Wessel, top to bottom. The speed and the intensity of that run.
She wanted it.
And she got it. That was unbelievable.
She's happy, I think.
Happy-ish? We'll see what the judges had to do. The two compatriots there, competitors for a moment, but travel buddies and ski buddies. Oh, these are anxious moments as there's so much at stake, and Hedvig Wessel has been second overall 3 different times on the Freeride World Tour. She wants that final step probably more than anybody in all 4 categories here today. As we see the score, the numbers up, 93-3-3. The relief.
Open your eyes, Hedvig. Open your eyes. Look at the score. Does she know?
I wish you the best, but don't beat me.
Well, that says it all.
Thank you, everyone who's been there. I'm proud of my run. I can't do anything more right now, so let's just pray